The Washington Nationals stumbled out of the gate with a 19-31 record. The manager was about to be fired, and the future of the Nationals was in jeopardy. But afterwards, they fought back, crawling to the postseason through the wild card to beat the Milwaukee Brewers, to then beat the Los Angeles Dodgers, sweep the Cardinals, and beat the Houston Astros in 7 games, the first ever World Series where both teams went on the road. But what if the Washington Nationals go back to 2009, in a time when the Red Sox and the Yankees were dominating the AL East, and where in the previous year the Philadelphia Phillies had just won a championship? Will the Nationals actually make it, or will they fall under the pressure? Stay tuned. Welcome to this new series of MLB.1, the show featuring the 2019 Washington Nationals.
On a humid night for baseball, MLB The Show welcomes you to the Sunshine State, Miami, Florida, the site for this edition of Major League Baseball. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
Pretty generous call there.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
What are you waiting for, amigo?
Nope, you're not making me swing that.
Shooting for the outside corner, but he missed it 1-2. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes to count now.
And he knew on that 0-2
Try
he
again.
didn't have to throw him a strike, at least not right away. But on 2-2 now, I think he's going to have to come in with one.
Base hit.
Lined back over second. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, a nice base hit to open up the ball game. And you know the first thing that's crossing his mind right now is, give me that steal sign. I want to go.
Adam Eaton will dig in and take his
Come on,
first
Adam.
cuts of the new campaign. And that misses inside 1-0.
Just
And
be
now you wonder if
patient.
he's going to see a lot
Make
of
him work the
fastballs here
count.
with a speed threat at first.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2-1. This is your prototypical hit and run count, so you've got to be aware defensively.
Called strike 2.
And there was a good breaking ball. Might have caught him off guard a bit that time.
And he'll fight
It's a
just
fine.
to stay alive here as this is
Heck
fouled
is a
away.
fine.
And they're
Nope.
working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball
Base
towards the
hit.
hole. And a dive by Ugla, but it's by him for a base hit.
And this is what you want to do. Put pressure on that opposing pitcher right out of the chute. First 2 guys on with base hits, and now he'll have to contend with the heart of the lineup to follow.
Number 6, the stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year.
Oh, you're toast.
And he'll miss the
Nope,
target
ball 1.
away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
And this is a big opportunity here for a young player to prove himself to his new ball club.
And that misses 2-0.
And still nobody
He's
out here,
nervous.
so you can afford to be a little patient at the plate and let that pitcher come to you.
And this pitch is inside.
3-0,
and
you
he
know the
can't find the
rules.
zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
And even though it's just the
Just
first,
let go of
I'd
the
be
controller.
surprised if he gets anything good here on 3-0.
And that's over 3-1.
And he can't afford to walk him right here, so I might be looking for another fastball at the plate on 3-1.
Ball four, take a base, and just like that, the bases are loaded.
And now time for a visit from the pitching coach. And everyone in the ballpark knows he's going to tell him, quit walking, guys. Let's go.
Number 22 digs in now with a chance to do a little damage and give his club the lead in the early going. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Gotta at least be thinking sac fly here if you're at the plate.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
What a pitch there.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Already 20 pitches here in the first. That's got to be a cause for concern.
Nope.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
And still nobody out here, so you need to straighten out your location problems in a hurry.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
And he's just a pitch away now. He's just unraveling here.
Now a swing and a shot.
Yes, sir, base hit. And a run comes in the score.
Infielder for a base hit. The run is in.
So they'll draw first blood in this one. That was a good swing, and just like that, they get off to a 1-0 lead here in the first. Great throw to get him, and that's just what happened.
Kurt Suzuki will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And they called this guy Kurt Clutch in college. He's going to need to live up to that moniker here.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
No taking now.
Already 30 pitches.
Swing and a ball hit.
Yes, sir, base hit.
A diving effort there by Ramirez, but he can't quite get there. It's a base hit.
Managers lose their minds over this. You've got the guy 0-2, and that curveball should have been nowhere near the zone. That is a mistake.
Look there at the Marlins starting lineup as put together by their skipper Freddie Gonzalez. Stepping in now is the leadoff man Cameron Maybin as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And this is a matchup of future stars right here.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Maybe could have appealed that one. I don't know.
And boy, no signal that time from Max Stafford. Looked okay to me, but it's 3-0 now.
Oh, and Max Stafford doesn't miss too many, but that looked pretty good to me.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1.
Whoa, threw him a 3-0 changeup. How's that?
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Good comeback here to run this thing full. Now you got to come right after him on the mound.
And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. He'll try it again. 3-2.
Strike three, you're out, folks.
And missed for the first out.
And at least he gave him a good run for his money here in the first inning. He had to expend a lot of energy in early pitches to finally strike him out.
His liking there rips it into left field. Now it's first and second with only one out.
Dan Ugla is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
And you wonder if maybe he's feeling a few opening day jitters out there on the mound.
And this is on the ground.
Double play time, double paint time. Inning over.
Just like that, the side is with contact on Marlins. Pick it off. Right there for strike one. One out, nobody on.
Woof! You can hear that catcher's glove snapping from up here.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Good start to the inning here. 3 pitches have got him an out and an 0-2 count.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, pitcher's best friend on a 3-2 pitch. Guys just automatically think a fastball's coming on 3-2, but he pulls the string and gets him way out on his front foot.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
And he is just in complete control out there.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And if he can get through this guy, that would be back-to-back 1-2-3 innings.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
And even when you're protecting with 2 strikes, that's a fairly easy location to lay off.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Florida down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Look how calm he looks out there. His tempo looks really good right now.
And there's ball 2 now. Ready with the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And now's not the time to lose the zone. You don't want to gift the Nationals a leadoff base runner.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Boy, and that is just the definition of hitting your spots.
Ball 4, take a base.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
I don't know if he's just nibbling here or he can't find the range, but the leadoff walk has him in early trouble here to start the inning.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And he's already given up 2 walks in the inning, and he's fallen behind here as well.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now a swing there from Suzuki, but he was too far in front as this is going to be back up into the stands, a foul ball. Swing, hot shot to the left side.
Just at the tip of the glove, base hit.
And have a look. The catcher sets the target down around the knees, but this is a good low ball hitter, and he gets good wood on this one.
Brian Dozier will try it again. He flew out his first time. Good zip to the fastball there by Nolasco, and it's 0-1.
And after back-to-back walks, he needed that first pitch strike.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
At least take the bat off your shoulder, meat.
And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Looking awfully erratic out there right now.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And you cannot afford to walk him here, so let's see if they stay with the hard stuff on 3-2.
On the ground for Ramirez.
Hey, base hit.
A diving effort there by Ramirez, but he can't quite get there. It's a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. But it's way late, and he's in there.
And that is a great AB there. Not only do you wind up with a knock, but you make the pitcher use a lot of energy and effort to do an easy ground out to shortstop.
Adam Eaton will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's a good pitch, just a get-me-over breaking ball. Guys are not ready to hit that pitch. He's back on his heels.
And a foul ball straight back. Now
Base hit.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
And as a hitter, this is just what you're supposed to do on 0-2. Just try to shorten up and go right back up the middle, and it pays off for them.
They're on top by a count of 3-0. Jeremy Hermida will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
And he's just 2 over the minimum here in his 5th inning of work, so they've yet to get a sustained rally going against him.
And there's ball 1.
And here in April, guys' arms still aren't 100% stretched out, so we'll see how long he goes before that bullpen gets active.
And he takes a called strike 2. Pitch on the way.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes
Yeah,
have been
bro.
almost non-existent.
Pass ball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, not the kind of start he was looking for at the plate tonight. 2 at-bats and 2 strikeouts.
Cody Ross will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on.
And I can guarantee these guys would love to get a little spark here from the bottom of the order.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Looks to me like he's rushing. Needs to slow things down a bit.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Doing the smart thing, taking all the way.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
And now he's seen 5 pitches, but he hasn't taken the bat off his shoulder.
You're out, bro.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And I'll tell you what, with the 8th place hitter due up, you love to get a 1-2-3 here, and we're in the 6th. And seeing as though his club's down by 3 runs, he could really use a 1-2-3 inning here.
Kurt Suzuki is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And sometimes when you haven't seen a guy, you might want to take a pitch to gauge him. But he let a pretty good one go by there.
And just lucky to make contact up foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Line to left.
Base hit.
In there, a base hit.
Whew. It's going to be a 2-bagel breakfast for him tomorrow morning. Not only has he worked hard behind the plate, he's been on base 3 times as well. That's a good night's work.
Difficult to solve. Scott Proctor is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Victor Robles stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Yeah, and that's a good spot to try to get somebody to pop the ball up.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Man, he's setting it on a tee for you. You got some lumber, use it.
And that misses. 2-1.
He was summoned out of the bullpen fairly quickly here. It looks to me like he may not be fully warmed up yet.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
And now on 3-2, let's see if he gets a fastball here.
Swinging a hard
Yes,
line
sir.
to center
Base
field.
hit.
And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases.
This ball was pretty well struck. Thought he might have 2 off the bat, but that was a nice play to get him over to third, and that's just what happened there.
Number 6 will be the batter. 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. Now a ball
Yes, sir.
the opposite way. And Ermita will play this one on the bounce. A base hit. And they'll add another, as this is now a 5-0 game.
Just a great approach there with 2 away. You can see this pitch is away, so instead of trying to pull it, he just takes it the other way, and he's able to pick up the 2-out RBI.
Number 22 will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And with 2 in already and a 5-run deficit to climb, they need to get out of this inning.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
And this is something we have not seen. He needs to attack a little harder here early in the count.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
And the fire is real hot here in the 7th. That's their 3rd hit of the inning now, and they look to be swinging the bat with a chip on it.
Trying to score. Hanley Ramirez will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Number 51 will be the new pitcher.
Number 51.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Maybe a little surprising they'd make a move here with the shutout going.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
And when you're struggling to score runs, you really need the heart of your order to get something started.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this is going to be just fouled down the line, as that had double written all over it. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
And this is the section of the lineup that really needs to start doing something.
Yeah, bro.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And this game hasn't gone as planned, I don't think, but the good news is you've still got 161 more to get it right.
Number 3 in the ball game, though it took him 7 innings to do it, that's not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Jorge Cantu is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
And you don't want to let things get away from you here. You've got to keep your focus when you're pitching with the lead.
And Cantu won't offer it that one either. It's 2-0. Now a double play ball here as this is on
Here
the
we go.
ground to
Double
third.
play time. Double paint
Run
time.
there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Reniel Pinto is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Ryan Zimmerman will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high and deep to left center. And this will be
That one's
over
gone.
the Teal monster for a home run. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
They hadn't done much of anything to this point in the game, but you just had the feeling that he was due. And he comes through with a big fly here. turn to first and say he went around. And sure enough, he did.
Victor Robles will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And against a guy like this, you get that first pitch fastball, you better be hacking.
Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
Well, came right back to it.
The pitch.
Uh-oh.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get in a comfort level up there.
Misses, ball 2.
And even when you're missing low with a fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
And wow, I'm not sure A, how you take that, and B, how it's not a strike. 3-2 now.
Oh, and that looked like a freebie right there. That should have been strike 3. Keeps the inning alive.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, you can see he's visibly upset out there, barking at the home plate umpire. I think this is referring back to the previous pitch where he thought he had strike 3 and did not get the call.
Number 51 will get his first cuts here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, I guess with such a big lead, they feel okay with leaving a relief pitcher out there to hit.
Howie Kendrick will take his first cuts of the ball game here. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You waiting for an invitation?
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Oh, and how disciplined do you have to be to lay off that pitch on 0-2?
And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And now an important pitch here, because if you go 3-2, that's going to activate the runner.
Swing and a ball hit high and deep to left center. And this will be
Gone.
over the Teal Monster for a home run. A 2-run shot for Howie Kendrick as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And it's fair to say that skipper pulled the right string there. He turns to the bench to maybe get a little something going. How's that for getting something going?
3 runs on the scoreboard. Number 60 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Jeremy Hermida will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, let's see if he can maybe get a little offense going.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I think he's loose.
Yeah,
Knock him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
And that's a lonely feeling walking back to the dugout, let me tell you.
Cody Ross will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0.
And I think he just got a gift call right there to begin the at-bat. That should have been a strike.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. 1-1 on the way.
This crowd really hasn't been much of a factor here to this point.
But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
And if I were a reporter, I would not like to be in that manager's press conference after the game. Wear a helmet. We might see some chairs flying through the air.
Wes Helms will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on.
And it's been surprising to me how little of a fight these guys have put up in the late going.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, pretty good zip, but it's easier for guys to lay off when it starts up like that.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And it's pretty clear they've decided to work him up in the zone here as they've gone up with the last 3 pitches.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Number 6 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two-0 count, the pitch. Strike called, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ah, boy, when you're a middle of the lineup guy and you get a good one to hit 2-0, you got to turn it loose.
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
And with swings like that, it's got to be a Monday.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Take a
And
base.
he takes ball 4, so a good job of running the count full and then coaxing out the pass.
Setting up at the knees that time on 3-2. Let's see how close this thing actually was. Pretty close, but that looked like the right call. Well,
With the
all it takes is
win,
one
baby.
quick look at the scoreboard to see this one got pretty ugly out there. I remember being on the losing end of a few of these games in my day, and trust me, they are not fun.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond the call of duty here in this one. He's our upper deck player of the game.
Matt, I'll tell you, you'd like nothing more than to come out and give a good performance on it.
I'll see you in the next game. Welcome to Game 2 of the series.
Tonight here in Miami. It's the Nationals and Marlins. Next. On a humid night for baseball, MLB The Show welcomes you to the Sunshine State. Miami, Florida, the site for this edition of Major League Baseball. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Here's the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball.
3-0, you know the rules.
3 straight balls to begin the game. He doesn't look like he's settled in yet.
Get rid of the controller for a second.
And he'll just lay this one in there.
Things
3-1.
have just got more
Just get that
interesting.
fastball over. Anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
And that misses
Ball four,
ball
take a
4.
base.
So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
And now time for a visit from the pitching coach. And everyone in the ballpark knows he's going to tell him, quit walking, guys. Let's go.
Adam Eaton steps in now.
Adam's eaten.
And a fastball. Very easy to lay off that one. It's ball 1.
And here in the first, he's going to run into big trouble if he can't locate his pitches better than that.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Already 6 balls and just 1 strike so far.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Just trying to find something that works here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And is this dude a statue up there? That's why you bring the lumber, amigo.
Now a ball hit down the line in the
Oh.
air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. So
And
a
that's
two-run
how we
homer
start
down
this
the line in
game.
right field, and the Nationals move out in front here, 2-0.
Well, this thing had the distance. The only question is, would it stay fair? And sure enough, it boinks right off the foul pole and right for a home run.
Not what I had in mind, but I'll take it.
Similarly, good start here in the second.
The leadoff man retired now for Jorge Cantu. And that misses, ball one. The next pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch on the way. Lays off, 2-2 now. And Cantu swings and misses at that one as he's set down for route number 2.
Boy, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far. He's looking like he definitely belongs up here.
Jeremy Hermida will stand in for the first time here. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on.
And this guy's coming in off a hat trick in yesterday's game, so he'd like to turn things around here.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And he is just in complete control out there.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Wes Helms will get his first cuts here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Now he's going to have to make an adjustment at the plate. Maybe take a little length out of his swing.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2.
No play time. There was pay
The
time.
double play.
Behind in the count 0-2, he decides this pitch is too good to let go. But in retrospect, he probably wishes he would have laid off it because he just cost his team 2 outs instead of 1.
Josh Johnson astride of the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control. 0-2.
And when you got a pitcher 0-2, I think I'd try to make him chase something.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So number 22 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
One of the rare times that he has not started a hitter with strike 1.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-0 on the way. And he's flying open to big soup. That misses high. Ball 3.
This is a very good hitter up here, so he might get the green light on 3-0.
Ball 4, take a base.
He won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, once he got behind 2-0, I think that's one of those situations where you say, you're going to have to go out of the zone because I am not going to give you anything good.
So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Nationals on top, 2-0. Cameron Maybin is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I don't blame him for taking that. That is some heavy-duty heat right there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, it's only April, but he's looking like he's in mid-season form out there right now. His location has been spot on so far.
John Baker will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Dude, enough already. He gets it.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
The things that they say.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
2-1 changeup. I mean, he's feeling it right now.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And this is the definition of patience. He hasn't swung the bat yet.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Dan Uggla. Dan Uggla will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
And let's see if he can maybe get a little offense going.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a foul ball straight back. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
And it's pretty clear they've decided to work him up in the zone here as they've gone up with the last three pitches.
But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Here's a swing and a miss by Uggla as he sat down on strikes for out number one.
And he finally wins the battle here by just saying, here's my fastball and you can have at it. I think he finally just wore him down there.
It's a fly out.
Kurt Suzuki will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And that misses for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Got to look to try and slap that thing the other way.
Oh, and now a swing and a drive. Deep left field, way back there, and this is going to clear the wall by plenty. It's a home run.
Kurt Suzuki with a home run.
So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
And sometimes when you throw that slider as hard as he does, he doesn't have enough of a gap in speeds with his fastball, and this pitch gets taken right over the wall.
So one gone now for Dan Uggla. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is the part of the order that he's really got to worry about.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And this part of the order needs to really step things up.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Another 2-2 offering. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
7 strikeouts for him now here tonight as he sets this guy down for the second time in the game.
Number 51 will come in and pitch now. Jeremy Hermida will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball probably could have gone either way, but ruled a ball 1-0.
And this is what you call a trial by fire here.
Ball 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Maybe a little surprising they'd make a move here with the shutout going.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
And now you just got to worry about getting on base. That tying run's still in the hole.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
Maybe it'll take a leadoff walk to get something started for him.
You're out, boo.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
And that's the second time he's gone down on strikes in the ballgame. The 5th of the series alone. Just not seeing the ball real well.
Wes Helms will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1.
And these guys aren't out of this game, but their chances are diminishing by the second.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Yeah, tough to elevate on a fastball down there. That's a good spot to miss.
Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on.
Oh, and when that pitch left his hand, I bet he thought he had a strikeout.
Yep, boo.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Florida down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Taylor Tankersley is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Adam Eaton to get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Softly on a line to third.
Yep.
This is
Birds it.
going to get past Cantu down the line. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, obviously, you can never have too big a lead heading into the bottom.
Number 22 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. In the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate, and that'll keep the runner at third. And as it turns out, he won't test it. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And this is a big opportunity here for a young player to prove himself to his new ball club.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Boy, and you've got to like the drama of a low-scoring game where every pitch means something.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, if he went down to go after that last pitch, why not throw the same pitch in the same spot? Bit more prudent this time, though.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And in fact will rattle against the wall now.
I'm testing it.
The relay throw.
I'm sure if it's safe though. Yeah, I
And
knew
he
it.
is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
This is a great job by the relay man. Just catch and release, and they're able to team up and get him at third.
First in the ball
Get the
game.
win, baby.
Well, this might not have been one for the ages, but it was still a good competitive game here, folks. That's all you can really ask for.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond the call of duty here in this one. He's our upper
see you in the
deck
next
player
game.
of the game. Counting down to first pitch in Miami tonight. It's the Nationals and Marlins. Next. Kurt Suzuki will dig in here. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
2-1 changeup. I mean, he's feeling it right now.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a foul ball straight back. Swinging a ground ball towards
Base hit.
and the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game.
Looked like he guessed right that time as he was locked in on the fastball. That's a good AB.
For Washington, we'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Dan Ugla will start things off in the bottom of the second. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Boy, keeping this guy off base is going to be a real key to the ball game going forward.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Oh, right down Main Street with that one, 2-2.
And that's a good sign there. When he's using the slider to set up the two-seamer, it gives him a lot of weapons on the mound.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, got to take the good with the bad with this guy. He can put up some big power numbers, but he'll also do this quite a bit. That's the trade-off.
Now to set up his other pitches, and that sequence paid off to perfection right there.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
And sometimes when you're a leadoff hitter, go ahead and take a pitch. Let your pitcher catch his breath for a second.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point.
And if you're going to miss with a fastball, that's the spot to do it.
And that misses, 2-1.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike 1 by missing with 2 straight.
Here he comes on 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
And this pitching staff's done a pretty good job with him in the series.
Fouled straight back. And this is fouled straight back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, and these two guys are locked in a battle now.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2.
Ball 4, take a bite.
So he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And now time for a visit from the pitching coach. And everyone in the ballpark knows he's going to tell him, quit walking, guys. Let's go.
Kurt Suzuki will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's just 2 over the minimum here in his 5th inning of work, so they've yet to get a sustained rally going against him.
Ball 2 now.
And here in April, guys' arms still aren't 100% stretched out, so we'll see how long it goes before that bullpen gets active.
Now a ball
Base hit.
towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, this guy doesn't seem to be having any problem. He's got their only 2 hits of the game. Just need to clone him.
Brian Dozier will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. swung on and
No.
center of the
Hey, never mind.
And this will get on by Ramirez for a base hit. And time called now as the Marlins pitching coach Mark Wiley is going to head out for a quick word with his starter. Victor Robles will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a curveball gets away, and this ought to be a passed ball. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball.
Boy, that's a costly mistake there, as now you wipe out the double play possibility.
In there, 1-1.
And this is a big opportunity here for a young player to prove himself to his new ball club.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
First real trouble he's seen tonight.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle.
Hey, yes, sir.
And
Base
through
hit.
into center field, base hit. The run is in.
Well, they finally get on the board with that RBI single there. So once you've broken the egg, now you got to make the omelet. Let's see if they can pile on another run or two here.
Adam Eaton will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And against a guy like this, you get that first pitch fastball, you better be hacking.
And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And it is a run.
Well, you can never afford to just give runs away, but they do here. And the base runner also moves up 90 feet.
One pitch on the way. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3-1. Come on.
The baseball now instead of just letting it go.
And he takes
Ball four, take a
four.
base.
So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Boy, and you can just read the frustration in his body language there. I think it'd be a good time for his catcher to come out and have a quick word with him.
Number 6 will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
And he's already given up 2 walks in the inning, and he's fallen behind here as well.
And now here's a ball
Damn it.
grounded foul over toward third. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box.
Oh.
Up to first. He overshoots his first base.
Run, Mike.
No!
No! Never mind. It's all good.
This is now a 3-0 game.
This should have gotten him out of the inning, but a bad throw here will keep things going.
So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 3-0.
And let's see if he can maybe get a little offense going.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Not a whole lot of action on the scoreboard so far. This crowd's been pretty quiet.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And things get to be a little tricky for a manager this early in the season. How long do you let a starter go when he's throwing a no-hitter?
So the leadoff man retired here, and that'll
I
bring
didn't
up
even
Jeremy
notice he
Arena.
was throwing a no-hitter.
And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
And you can tell he's really in his zone out there now.
Yeah,
Got it looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Cody Ross will try it again. He flew out his first time. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
2-0 on the way. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
Called strike 2.
And he's close to hanging another 0 here.
Yeah,
So he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Florida down in order. They trail in this one, 3-0. 6th inning coming up, but before the Nationals come to bat, let's take a look at our in-game box score as presented by the folks at Upper Deck. Leo Nunez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and Ramirez can't hang on. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Kurt Suzuki will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Line hard towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Well, this ball stung pretty hard, but they got him positioned well defensively, and it's an easy out.
Brian Dozier will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And just eyeballing it from up here, he doesn't have the look of a guy that's totally warm yet.
Oh, and Ed Coleman's strike zone is
Grano, you know rules.
It's 3-0 now.
Just not getting any help in this at-bat. I'd look to catch a hole out of the plate there, but it's 3-0 anyway.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's just 2 for 9 in the series thus far, so he could use a base hit here.
And this is well towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
And this is where falling behind guys get you in trouble. On 3-1, he had to come in with a fastball, and this time he bought himself a huge chunk of the strike zone, and it gets turned around for a sharp sink.
Number 6 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
And this series has been almost a total loss at the plate. 1 for 10 to this point.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
And now you can't look for a pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Now a ball crushed.
Come on.
In the air, deep to left.
Oh,
Way
yes,
back
sir.
there,
Goodbye.
and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to
He was
left,
due.
and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
He hadn't done much of anything to this point in the game, but you just had the feeling that he was due. And he comes through with a big fly here.
get it all.
Ryan Zimmerman will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a ball hit in the air, straight away left. This is carrying well. Out of here. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. And the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
Solo home run that pushes their lead up to 5 now, which can be important at this stage of the game because now even a grand slam won't be enough to catch you. They look to be in pretty good shape to pick up the win here.
We have to win, baby.
Pretty nice accomplishment for him right there. His first major league save, and I'm sure his club's hoping this will be the first of many to come.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond the call of duty here in this one. He's our upper deck player of the game.
Matt, that was
I'll see you in the next video.
Always good when you
Subscribe,
to take you deep into the ball game, and he got the ball
hit that bell icon, and like this video.